Want to control anyone? Influence anyone's decision without them realizing it? Yeah. This isn't magic. It's psychology. And if you know how to use these 8 tricks, you'll have an unfair advantage in relationships, work, and life. Let's break it down. Quick disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. Use it to protect yourself against toxic manipulators or to lead smarter, not to manipulate people in harmful ways. Cool? Let's go. Trick number 1, the empathy weapon, emotional hijacking. You think empathy is sweet? Wrong. In the wrong hands, it's the most dangerous tool in the psychological arsenal. Why? Because when you make someone feel understood, you don't just win their trust. You bypass their logic. They'll ignore red flags. They'll overlook contradictions. They'll fight for you, even when you're the villain. Here's how it works. You listen to their fears. You repeat their pain back to them in their own words. You say, "I get you. No one else does, do they?" Boom! You've just emotionally hijacked them. They're bonded to you now, not because you're right, but because you're the first person who made them feel seen. Cult leaders do it. Toxic partners do it. Politicians? Masters at it. Empathy is a scalpel or a blade. It depends on who's holding it. Trick number 2, the scarcity scar, fear-based conditioning. Want someone to chase you? Obsess over you? Break their own values for you? Introduce loss. Then reward. Then threaten loss again. This is operant conditioning on a psychological level, but with emotion and identity on the line. Example, you show up. Give them warmth, attention, validation. Then, suddenly, you pull away. They feel it. That ache? That void? That's their brain saying, "What did I do wrong? How do I get that back?" Now you reappear. But on your terms. You've just trained them, like a lab rat, to equate your approval with survival. This is what narcissists do. This is what manipulators build entire relationships on. They create emotional scarcity. They become the drug and the withdrawal. And once someone's hooked on your validation, they'll crawl for the hit. Trick number 3, the mirroring magic. Want someone to instantly like you? Mirror them, their words, tone, and even posture. People trust what feels familiar. They don't even realize it, but if you subtly copy their vibe, they start thinking, "I like this person. They just get me." Example, if they cross their arms, wait a few seconds, then do the same. If they say, "Yeah, totally," use similar words back. Match their energy level, their speech speed, even their body angle. This is what top negotiators, FBI agents, and charismatic leaders do. Why? Because similarity breeds connection. And connection yields influence. But remember, subtle is key. Overdo it and it feels fake. Do it right and they won't even notice. They'll just feel drawn to you. Trick number 4, the power of silence. Silence is your most underrated weapon. When you stop talking, people get nervous. They'll start over-explaining, apologizing, spilling secrets, or agreeing to things just to break the tension. Example, in arguments or debates, go quiet. Look them in the eye. Smile. Let them talk themselves into a corner. You want a discount at a store? Don't say, "Can I get 30% off?" Say, "So, 30% discount works, yeah?" Then shut up. Hold the silence. The longer it lasts, the more pressure they feel to fill it with a yes. Trick number 5, the illusion of choice. Here's a truth most people don't realize. People don't want freedom. They want control. And when you give them the illusion of control, they'll do what you want. Example, let's say you want your friend to go out tonight. If you ask, "Want to go out?" they might say no, but if you say, "Should we hit Pizza Hut or Domino's?" Boom! Game changed. Now they're choosing, but between options you gave. This is how smart marketers work. You don't get, do you want this product? You get, do you want the basic plan or the premium one? Either way, they win. This works because it bypasses resistance. People think they're deciding. But you set the stage. Trick number 6, the yes ladder. You want someone to agree to a big request? Don't start big. Start small. This is called the yes ladder. Get them to say yes to a series of tiny things, and by the time you drop the real ask, they're already nodding. Example, you want a raise? Don't barge in and say, I want a raise. Start small. Hey, can I be part of the next big client meeting? Later, can I take on more responsibility on this project? Then, mind if I lead that workshop? Now you say, given all this, would it be fair to talk about a raise? Guess what? You've already trained their brain to say yes. This trick is gold in dating, negotiations, and sales. Trick number 7, the guilt button. Guilt is more powerful than logic. If someone feels like they owe you, they'll bend over backwards to return the favor. Example, you want to borrow your friend's car? Don't say, can I borrow your car? Say, hey man, remember when I spotted you money last month? I've always had your back. Just need the car for one thing and I'll return it full tank. Now it's not a favor. It's repaying a debt. Guilt is a social glue. People hate feeling like a taker. Use it sparingly or it can backfire. Trick number 8, planting false memories. This one is sneaky. Your brain is a storyteller, not a storage device. Memories aren't recordings. They're reconstructed. And if you tell someone the same false story over and over, they'll start to believe it. Example, you want to boost someone's confidence in your leadership? Start by saying, remember when we pulled off that huge project together? Even if it wasn't that huge, repeat it confidently. Later, say it in front of others. Yeah, we crushed that project, remember? Do this enough, and their brain rewrites the memory. Politicians do this all the time. When I took office, the economy was in ruins. Now we're thriving. Facts? Maybe not. But people remember stories. Repetition makes it truth in their mind. Use this to reinforce positive beliefs in yourself, your team, and your vision. Bonus tip, combine them. Want to go full Jedi? Stack these tricks. Emotionally hijack them. Mirror them. Create scarcity. Start with a small yes ladder. Give a limited choice, illusion of choice. Remind them how you've helped them, guilt trap. Reinforce stories, false memory. End with silence to seal the deal. Important disclaimer. These tricks work. Way too well. Used ethically, this can make you a powerful communicator. Used wrong, you become a toxic manipulator. Because the second you start playing God with someone's mind, you'd better be ready to carry the weight. You don't need magic to influence people. You just need psychology. Understand how the brain works and you'll never feel powerless again. Ever been a victim of any of these tricks? Drop a comment below. And if you want part 2, hit that like button. Stay sharp. Stay ethical. Stay in control.